what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'll be going over another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review. Today from episode 1, we have Mace Windu in an all-new exclusive packaging. I believe this is exclusive to Best Buy. You can see it has a nice shiny cover on it, but it's a throwback to the old ones from back in 1999 when the Phantom Menace first came out. You can see a timeline on the back, and Mace Windu does come with a short little bio. Feel free to try to pause and read that. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this before. It says the Force is with you in Star Wars figures. It's kind of cool. But without further ado, thanks for checking out today's video, and let's take a closer look at Mace Windu. Boom! Mace Windu's out of the package, and I'm just going to go over this guy quickly today because I do want to point out how this cloak is pretty cool, but I probably won't ever use it on him because it really could use some wires or something, because it just can't go over his head that well. Let me show you guys some close-ups of him. But you can see, yeah, it looks awesome for sure. The face print technology on him is just incredible. It looks just like Samuel L. Jackson, so they really did an amazing job on this. Just look at that. Absolutely phenomenal, absolutely top-notch. And you can see the gowns in here are definitely high quality, because even on the Kenobi, it just has a whole new dimension to it, which looks really cool. He does come with his famous purple lightsaber. As you can see, the amazing detail in that saber just looks absolutely terrific. So they did a really good job on that. Doesn't look like there's a place on his belt where he can hold it, so let's see if it is detachable. Yeah, it does look like it detaches right there. As you can see, it gets thinner. But mine is a little bit hard to get out, so I'm not going to force it any more than that, because I have broken these in the past, which is an absolute bummer. You can get the hood looking pretty cool, but again, it just doesn't want to go in the directions that you want. But overall, it's definitely a cool accessory, and I really do dig it. But let's get it off and see how it looks. And here's Mace Windu on the Hasbro flight stand. Just showing a little bit of him in flight, which it doesn't really look good on camera. It looks cooler when I originally saw it in my head. Let's give him a little bit more of a jump look there. Maybe that's a little bit better of a Jedi pose. Here's Mace Windu holding his saber with both hands. So he can definitely do that just fine, and it looks great. And he stands really well too. But yeah, Mace Windu can definitely pose, that's for sure. It looks super cool. You're coming with me, Senator. But overall, I'm having a lot of fun with this guy. He is just super cool. I don't know how many times I can say super cool in this video, but Mace Windu is one you're definitely going to want to group up with your Jedis on a shelf, because he just looks so good, man. He really does. Let's take a quick look at Mace Windu's detail and articulation. Up close, as you can see, he looks absolutely phenomenal. They really did a great job on it, even down to the shine in his head, which you'd expect to see in real life, but it looks great. Even down to the neck, because sometimes you can see some different color variations going on, but I think this looks sweet. They did such a good job. Very happy with this figure. This is really soft right here, and it actually moves around, which is pretty cool. There is a slight butterfly joint in there too, which is pretty cool. You can see his belt has nice gold paint and silver paint going on in there. Wearing his Jedi pants underneath, and his boots are super shiny, just like he's, you know, a super high-tech Jedi that sends most people on missions. But he takes care of business himself eventually, because if you've seen him in the Clone Wars, it's where he just totally destroys all those battle droids. It's pretty darn cool. Mace Windu looks down to about right there, looks up about that high. There is plenty of emotion in there. The neck actually has a swivel in there too. And I love how you can see the Adam's apple. It looks really cool. Again, this is soft rubber on the top. His arms pop up about this high. Single jointed elbows on both sides with hinges in the wrists. Looks like there's a whole sleeve all around it, which is just great. Really good attention to detail on that. Mace does the splits really well. He has a nice rotation in the center there. He tilts down about that far, tilts back pretty good too. Kicks back, not very good at all. Kicks up pretty decently. There is an upper swivel cut, double jointed knees, and a rocker and a hinge on the bottom. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. Check out one of the videos up on the screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one.